you guys, it is happening tonight. We're doing a truth or drink with Neven and Meghan. What the fuck was that? We're not even drunk yet.
It's from the Vine.
I love you.
Country boy, I love you.
Guys, I think all of you pretty much know that Megan's my sister, but if you don't, this is Meghan, Hughes, my sister. And if you don't know Neven, she actually has a YouTube channel now.
Yes.
Oh no.
If you know this woman, you
She's
like
my
her
best
in this
friend.
video, please go check her out, subscribe, as well as, of course, Megan's channel will be linked. If, you know, the 1% of you that's watching that doesn't know, Meghan is my sister. But guys, we are going to answer your ridiculous questions that you sent in. They're absurd. I actually haven't read any of them to them. So I picked the questions. They don't know any of them.
Yeah.
Also, the lighting, it's not great. You know, today was the first day of daylight savings. It was pitch black by 5.
Yeah.
So we have 4 hours of light.
Tonight we have
Mr. Tito.
starring Uncle Tito in his holiday sweater for you all. And we actually did mix this with half lemonade, half Tito's, because let's be honest, none of us are great at taking shots.
Yeah.
I do feel like every year after 21, it gets progressively harder to take a shot.
Yeah.
Meghan and I both haven't taken a shot in years.
I don't remember the last time I took a shot.
So we have some lemonade here. Meghan actually is gonna do a mixed drink instead of shots. I think Neven's gonna try shots.
Yeah,
We're
I'm
gonna see what happens. Meghan will just be doing some violent chugs in place of a shot. Please don't, you know, give her hate.
Two chugs equal 1 shot.
Yeah.
2 big chugs.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to get elevated by the end of the video.
I feel
And
that.
learn, I'm hoping to learn something about you guys that I didn't know.
I'm hoping to
already.
be on a different vibration.
If you guys were excited to see this video in your subscription box and you want to see more videos like this, give it a thumbs up, and of course subscribe if you happen to be seeing this and you're not subscribed. Let's just start this off. I'm ready to get drunk. Okay, first question. Most random / craziest place you've done the dirty?
The top of a parking deck.
Nice.
Before I say this, if my mom is watching this,
Click out,
you need to turn
Aaron,
it off.
this one's not for you.
It's not for you. There's plenty of other videos for you to watch on both of their channels that I'm in.
Yes.
But I think the craziest place for me is probably a public pool's restroom.
Restroom.
Yeah.
Iconic.
Dane?
At like 3 a.m. It wasn't open.
Well, I'll go ahead and end it off. The craziest place for me, this happened not once, but multiple times. There's not many places at a music festival, if you're camping, that you can have so you have to kind of wander off. So the craziest place for me was in Florida. I wandered off in the boonies of the campground, just kept walking back, was on some sort of an abandoned farm, took it all off right there and did it on the ground. Walked back to the campsite like, who wants to take a shot?
Love how you at the beginning you put in the disclaimer that this happened not just once but multiple.
It's happened twice, y'all. All right, guys, next question. Another sexual question. You guys are horny out there, all right? I asked for the questions on Halloween night at around midnight, and everyone was drunk and horny, apparently, had submitted. What is your body count? What do we think, ladies?
I'll take a swig. I already shared it in another video.
Let's take a swig. I shared mine like 2 weeks ago in the video.
I saw the content.
But I kind of do want to start drinking.
I guess I'll
Should I-
just say, because I'm not even like,
I'm going to say mine.
I'm not embarrassed about
Yeah,
it.
I'm not either.
Own your sexuality.
You took a drink
Ladies and
instead of
gentlemen.
answering?
I said I already answered it in a video.
Damn, she wants you to go check out her video for the answer.
It was baking treats for my period week.
Damn.
I was doing 2 truths and a lie, and it was not a lie.
Well, mine is only 3. Isn't that crazy? Oh my god, I didn't know that.
Did you say what yours was? I don't know if I can
Wait, I
share
didn't
mine
know that.
after hearing that answer.
I know what yours is.
Mine is fucked. Should I share it?
She said in her last video, if you guys know my age, it's...
You know what I'm gonna do for you guys? Why did you tell you spelled it? For Neven.
Well, you
Evan
can
didn't
edit
know
it
what
out.
mine was.
No, I listened to that.
She already
I
watched your
listened.
video.
Yeah, I watched that.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm breaking the rules. I'm gonna answer and then I'm gonna take a shot.
She needs to medicate.
I actually did answer this in a video the other week, so a lot of you probably already saw that and won't be surprised. I'm not ashamed. My body count is 26, the same age that I am, and you know what? That's on female empowerment.
It's on sexuality.
I can't believe only Neven shared. You didn't even share. Just left me in the dust.
It's 4.
They've been in like long-term relationships.
Yeah, that's
I was
why.
only in one long-term relationship and it wasn't that long.
Yeah.
I was in a relationship all throughout high school.
These are relationship gals. Next question. Most illegal thing you've done?
Oh my god, I had it.
Will absolutely not be sharing my answer on the internet. I've had too many encounters.
I'm gonna say when we were 15 at a party and the police were called and showed up, and first things first, I was outside nursing one of my friends who was violently drunk, and the police shined the light in my eye and she was like, turn the light off, and I was like, Mia, it's the police. And then I got up and I went into the driveway, and they were issuing tickets to everybody, like minors in possession, MIPs. And I had weed in my pocket and I didn't know if they were gonna bring dogs. So I literally just walked away into the ivy of this yard and threw like an eighth of marijuana into the bushes. And then a policeman was like, hey, where are you going? And like flashed a flashlight on me, and I was like, I was just gonna go get my license from my car. I didn't drive. I was literally 15.
Yeah.
And he was like, you might as well just come back here. And I was like, yeah, totally.
Oh my god, you
and
got
I came
away.
back. Oh no. He made me come back.
Yeah.
But the rejoicing part of that story is that we went back to the house like 2 weeks later and picked up Miss Marijuana.
I just remembered that.
I thought of another funny story that really quick. When Megan and I used to do road trips into Canada, you know, we had to leave the marijuana behind. We couldn't cross the border with it.
No.
So we would, 2 years in a row, we left it at a Holiday Inn and we threw it in a bush, like right before
And we would, like,
crossed
drop
over
a
into
pin.
Canada. We would drop a pin and come back for it. It was always there in the bush, the Holiday Inn.
Stuff it.
Anyway, that's not that crazy, but that did just make me think of that.
I never knew that. The most illegal thing that I've ever done is take acid while at school. Me and my friend both decided to take acid at school.
You know, why not?
And then once it started kicking in, we were texting each other in different classes, and we took a hall pass for the bathroom and then walked out the front door of the school and left. With the bathroom pass, because we couldn't handle it.
That gets the gold, honestly.
Yeah.
I love that. Also,
Yeah.
I think I poured my shot and I didn't take it because I didn't answer the question. I don't know why I poured it and then I didn't drink it, so.
I thought you meant for the last turn. I was like, wow, really passed by.
Woo!
Passed you by.
Oh my god, you're so good at it.
Oh, I won't lie, I'm trying to show off a little. It is mixed with half lemonade, so it's not that impressive. Okay, this one's from our friend Nick. It's kind of an inside joke. If you ever met a man named Dane, would you make out with him? This is an inside joke because of someone with that name that we know.
I'm gonna take a drink.
It's about time you started, man.
Dane, you'll never know.
I kind of want to break the rules again and answer and then take a drink, but no,
You're
there's
breaking
plenty.
the
Yeah,
rules,
there's
yeah.
plenty more questions for me to drink. I'm gonna answer honestly and say no.
I'm also gonna answer honestly and say absolutely not.
Not for that particular person, but I of course wouldn't wean out anyone with that name.
Okay, not gonna lie, my answer is no also, but I'm just taking a drink because I want to start drinking.
Let's go. This one's for Dane.
Are you gonna keep the name in or bleep it?
I think I'm gonna keep it in.
Who cares? He's
He's never gonna watch this.
Yeah.
You know.
That's true.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Have you ever been involved with someone your sister/friend has dated before, or like hooked up with before, been into before?
Yeah, we talked about this in our sister Q&A last summer.
I
We
forgot
told the
about
full
that.
story. I also told it in a Fuckboy 101 video. Or
Megan and I were like, what's the
fuckboy
word? We were
stories.
literally scammed by a fuckboy in high school.
We were scammed.
Like Yeah, so I had...
You just mean like both of you guys hooking up with him?
Yeah, I was secretly, okay, so this is the tea. I was secretly seeing, while I was a sophomore, I was seeing him and he was a senior. He was in my sister's grade. And I didn't want to tell her because I didn't want her to be like, wow, that's kind of crazy of you. Like, you really shouldn't do that. So I literally, I know, and I could have told her, but I was just like really weird about that stuff in high school too. So it's very secretive and I kept it on the low. He asked me to take her to a party and I said, yes, you can take my sister. She does not have a date.
Like, as a date.
And so then he did ask you, and then that night you guys hooked up. And he was with me for those months. Like, we had been seeing each other for
They
like
were
3
talking
months.
the night that he hooked up with me. I had no
So then
fucking idea.
she came home the next day, and I was like, how was the party last night? And she was like, it was crazy. Me and blah, blah, blah hooked up. And I was like... oh my god.
Imagine that happening.
And like, so then I texted him and I said, how's my sister? And he said, Megan, it's not like that. And I said, then what is it like?
Okay, what about Neven? Have you?
No, I haven't.
For
you
sure,
never hooked
no?
up with Ellery's high school boyfriend?
Absolutely.
No, sister or friend, like one of us or anything.
Have you ever hooked up with
No.
I don't think you have.
No.
Neither
Wow,
is
that's
Neven.
surprising. Who the fuck hasn't?
Have you?
No.
Oh, damn it! I wanted you guys to have one person.
No.
You guys have had no one?
No.
It's funny because
Did you ever kiss?
yeah, just like a pet.
Fuck. So we kind of
He was talking about how like cute he thought you were. He was like, Neven is like so cool and so
Yeah,
cute.
he was hitting me up like years after high school.
I need to do a violent chug again.
Yeah, I think, should we all just...
Let's just do one for fun.
Yeah, because we're not, you know, we're not drinking enough.
Okay, so
This is what I was worried about. That we would, because we all don't care about like telling this stuff, you know?
I have nothing to lose. I'm unemployed.
This one's to living our truth.
And that one's on Centennial High School.
Okay. Alright guys, I like this one personally. What's your favorite position?
I do like my beverage, but I also like to share the answer.
But I also like my answer.
Yeah. I'm gonna share it because it's actually new, and I learned it from, do you watch Hitomi Machizuki?
I don't watch that much of her, but I know her.
Absolute legend. And she shared this position and I said, girl, I am taking notes. Basically, like, the guy has his legs like open like little straddle, you know, and then your legs are on the inside of his. But you put your little legs underneath his, so his are like draped over yours, so you're kind of reverse cowgirl situation, but you also have the leverage of having your legs kind of intertwined and hooked. Does that make sense?
Kind of. Your legs are on top of his.
it.
Yeah.
And you're
no. His legs are over mine, and mine are underneath, and I'm like on my knees, basically. Do you know what I mean? Like.
Nope. Can't picture it at all.
I mean,
I'll watch the video.
Nice.
I'm sure it's nice. Okay, we'll watch the video.
Okay.
That's yours.
I'm gonna take a shot for this one.
Oh,
Okay.
fuck. So I'm gonna answer, but I actually don't know what it's called. My favorite is when he's above me and I'm on my back and my legs are like reversed and up really high.
Like over his shoulders?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called.
It's called the swingaroo.
All I know is I can feel it hit different. Let's get into another question. Have you ever a famous influencer?
I don't really like the word famous, but I definitely hooked up with another YouTuber before.
A big YouTuber. A big influencer.
What is big? You know? Like,
Remember.
oh.
That's why I picked it. I forgot about it. And
Oh my
then,
God.
yeah, that's why I picked it. I was like, no, none of us like really have. And then I wasn't.
Yeah, I guess I've
Don't
hooked up
know.
with 2 or 3.
Well, I guess I've hooked up with 2 or 3.
What do you mean by
I did indeed sleep with.
Fuck.
Yeah.
who the fuck is that?
Girl.
He's
I got it.
He's hot. He looks like a
I don't
nice.
like that.
No,
It's not
he's
her.
nice.
It's not her type. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I don't like it.
Your answer, to clarify, your answer, what are you answering?
My answer is 2, I guess.
So your answer is yes, 2.
Yeah.
Neven, do you have an answer?
No.
Your answer is no.
My answer is 0.
Well, all I'm gonna say is, this is my answer.
This is what I have to say.
Next question. Hopefully we don't get demonetized. I might have to bleep something. Have you ever done shrooms?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, would we recommend?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say like if you're ready,
Yeah.
we would recommend.
Definitely. We both have podcasts about psychedelics.
Right,
too.
yes.
If you want more,
There was a few more questions about psychedelics, but I feel like everyone knows, like we've talked about it before, so I didn't really pick many of those. It's just, this one's just for Megan, but I had to pick it because this is truth or drink. Megan, what did you really think of Lindsey's ex?
Oh.
Wow, that's a good one.
Oh, honestly, really nice guy.
Your voice cracked. I feel like you're lying.
I'm not lying.
He's not gonna watch this.
I'm not lying. I would say really nice guy, really got along well with Mr. Finley.
Right,
They
but
were
what
vibing.
do you think?
I would
the
say
question.
I would say that he was fun to hang out with, fun to smoke with, fun to play Mario Kart with.
Okay.
But you know, I knew that you guys didn't have alignments in certain parts of life. I thought he was nice to
Nice. He's
hang
a
out
good
with.
person.
He's a good person. I also knew the tea, you know, like I knew that you guys just had some things. Okay, post breakup on Web.
Yeah. Well, Neven, did you meet him once? Did you ever meet him?
No, I never
No.
met
Oh, I was gonna ask Neven her opinion, but she never met him.
Yeah. Was that a bad answer? I mean,
No, I think
he was always nice to
Yeah,
me.
no, he is definitely a nice person. Yeah. I was hoping you'd say something crazy, but like
He was
I had
maybe
nothing
just
crazy to
young.
say.
I think he was too young for you.
for sure. What successful YouTube channel doesn't deserve hype?
Oh, the tea. I don't know. There's
You
a
don't
lot.
have to answer. There's a lot.
Yeah, there's a
Megan's like,
lot.
I have too many answers.
Yeah, there's so many.
I mean, the Paul brothers. Let's be
yeah,
honest.
that's my number one. Trisha Paytas.
Should we say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not controversial.
No, I think a lot of people will agree.
Should we all are we all in agreement?
Mr. Star.
Mr. Star. I think, yeah, we can agree with that. I actually did really used to like Jeffree Star,
too.
but
I
that
thought
was,
he was
you know,
funny.
he
I
was
never
back.
liked him.
No, I thought it was funny.
Okay, it's more that I honestly do still watch his content, but it's because it's just so entertaining at this point. Like, the
You
scandals
watch for
and
the
everything.
train wreck.
Yeah, I watch just to be like, what's the drama today? You know?
I can't consume that kind of content.
That's good. That's healthy.
Yeah.
So we'll go with Mr. Star, the Paul
Paul
brothers.
Specifically Jake Paul.
Specifically Jake Paul. Did we say anyone else?
I don't like Trisha Paytas.
You know what? I'm just gonna say right here. I don't like Trisha Paytas.
I don't.
You know what? It's coming out of me. I don't like her. Okay, I think those are good answers. Those are 3 answers. 3 to 4
4.
answers.
We're like, and while we're on the topic,
I won't lie, this question's absurd, and that is
They are.
exactly why I chose it. Have you ever eaten?
I'm gonna take some swigs.
Oh, fuck.
My answer is no.
My answer is also no.
I'm drunk.
Ma'am, you've had 1/3 of a cup.
You haven't
I just
had
filled it
that
up to
much.
here. I filled it up halfway.
It's a mixed
I'm a
drink.
little tipsy. Okay, this
Y'all are
one,
haters.
I don't know if we should. This one might not be that good, but whatever. I'm gonna
I'm
say.
taking a swig.
Okay.
For no reason.
The next question is, who has the worst ex?
I don't really have any exes.
You don't really have any exes, so between me or
Ex
Neven.
things?
Between me or
Is
Neven.
it Sean?
Oh, it's.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
I was gonna answer him too.
It's just because like he was so needy.
It was a
He
horrible
would literally corner me
relationship.
at parties and be like, "How's Neven?"
Oh!
And I'm like, "She's good, man. Like, just in a good
Yeah.
place without
Yeah.
you. Just please leave me alone."
But she has moved on and moved up.
Yes.
She's upgraded her lifestyle.
And we approve.
And
Yeah.
we're ready for the engagement. We only have 3 more questions, and I don't feel like I'm at the level I was hoping to be.
Find
Should
some
I,
I think you
questions.
guys need to take at least 2 more.
should I take another shot?
I think you should take a shot for the amount of questions that there is.
Yeah.
And the lack of variety.
You guys need to get laid. Like, come on. Get on Tinder.
Just the whole sequence of what was the slamming of the bottle.
Book. I gotta stop talking in like the weird voice.
I can't stop talking in that accent.
Let's try to stop.
No more accents.
Nevin, if you hear it, just
punch me in the fucking face.
later.
Oh
Do
God,
it
I
in
just
30
did it
minutes.
again. I literally just did it again. while making fun of myself.
I picked this next question specifically for a story Nevin shared with us last night. And the question is, most embarrassing thing you've done stoned?
You told this in our
No.
crazy... No, you did. You
No,
told this.
Megan. No, Megan. I lied. We lied about it. We didn't say the truth.
In the embarrassing high school story?
Yeah, we were still lying about
Nevin
it.
has the best story. Nothing I've ever done stoned can compete with this.
Okay,
We lied about it in our high school stories video. Because I was still in school.
Yeah.
And I just like didn't want that information to be out of the internet. But
Also,
now
that
I
was
don't
when
care.
I didn't have a YouTube channel and rarely talked about smoking weed.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't have to tell it, Nevin.
No,
You can take a drink.
I said that I was on acid in school.
She's like, it can't get much worse than that.
Okay, well, my most embarrassing story while high, I blacked out on edibles on a ghost tour.
Yeah.
And I collapsed onto the tour guide's shoe, and I had a black eye.
And the ambulance was called.
And then
it happened again.
No, I got up and I acted like everything was fine, and then it happened again. And I fell once more. And that time I didn't wake up for a while.
Well, how old? 15?
Probably 15 or 16.
Like 16.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's why I say, kids, edibles. Not even once.
Well, I had 3, so it's different, but
Yeah,
still.
True. Just
And that
watch
was
what
my
you're
first time too. It was horrible, awful experience.
Yeah.
Woke up to an ambulance person above me and some random person in the background screaming, "What is she on? What is she on?" So yeah, and then my mom picked me up and didn't let me go back to Mia's house.
My most embarrassing high story. Oh my God, yeah, I do have one.
Okay.
Okay, at the Oregon Country Fair last year, 2019, we were in like this really big, do you guys know the app Hip Camp? It's like, you can
You know,
it's
you
like
don't need to
Airbnb.
go into this much detail. Just say what you did.
I tell too many details.
Yeah.
Long story short, I was at the Oregon Country
There's no app.
Fair.
So we were on there.
No, we were staying at this hip campground outside of the Oregon Country Fair, okay? And we were at a bonfire on one of the nights, and this guy was like, "Oh, you guys live in blank town? I know a guy who makes edibles right outside of that town. Do you want one?" And me and Finley were like, "Local edibles? I will be taking one."
Of course, you were drunk. You thought it was a good idea.
I was also like weird about it, but I was like, you know what? No, this is like, it's gonna be fine.
This is a safe space.
Yeah. And then
It's gonna be different this time.
And it was the man who gave it to me had a girlfriend there, and I took it, and then like Finley was like playing cover songs. We were all just like having a nice ass chill time. It was very pure. And then it just got dark very
All of a sudden.
dark. And I thought that the man who gave it to me and his girlfriend were watching me and laughing at me from across the fire.
Awful.
Paranoid.
And then, I got so paranoid in my head, and I needed to go to the bathroom. I go to the porta potty, and I'm in the porta potty, and I literally was hearing shit in it. Like, people like tapping on the outside of the porta potty, and like weird laughs and
That's
conversations.
me when I smoke any weed.
Yeah.
And then
Scary.
I got out of the porta potty, and it was the man who gave me the edible and his girlfriend, and I was like, oh my God, they're laughing at me.
Oh my
And I was just like, I was overcompensating for how anxious I was, so I was trying to be really chill, and I was like, hey guys, and I touched the man's arm and like grazed it like this.
No.
And then I was like, why did I do that? In my head, and I like power walked back to my tent and was like, she's gonna think I'm so weird for like touching her man's arm, and like
Oh, no.
I like went into the, and
That's
they were also
spiraling.
sleeping right next to us, and so when they got in, like when Finley came into the tent, I was like, don't talk loud enough to where like they can hear us, and like I was just spiraling.
It's the most embarrassing thing I've done. Do you know, Megan? Most embarrassing thing I've done stoned? There's been a lot.
Maybe when we smoked out of the Coke can with and
I
then
don't remember that. I
it was
wasn't there.
it was my first time ever getting high. It was me and you. Yes, you were there. And then we walked home from the pool. It was when you had this strobe light app on your phone, and you turned it on, and we were in
Megan,
the
I don't
room.
remember that
Oh, you don't remember my first time getting high? It was with me. It was with you. I would say for you personally, when we got so violently high inside of our first LA apartment, and then you called in an order for like 6 people to the IHOP that was literally a 5-minute walk away, and they literally go, "We don't deliver," and you were like, "We'll give a hefty tip."
We couldn't walk. This was literally before like Postmates, or like it wasn't on Postmates, and they were like, "We don't deliver," and I said, "We're just across the street and we'll include a hefty tip."
Wow.
You do it because
You're a champ.
Why do you do the big tap?
I think I do it because I learned a few months ago that when you take a shot with someone, you go and then you take it.
Yeah.
So we're gonna answer one more question for this video because we're on low battery and we've actually been filming for at least an hour. Largest age gap of someone you slept with?
Oh no. Oh.
Do we hate it?
It's
I think you're
not
gonna
even
answer.
exciting for me.
Really?
No.
I only have one.
I have to say, I'm just gonna take a very, very large swing for this one.
People are gonna think it's Maud's son.
Oh, I've already disclosed that I've never hooked up with him, and that's on the truth. I'll never lie.
That's on the truth. Neven, do you have an answer?
Mine is only 3 years.
Meanwhile, I'm itching my eyeball. So mine's not that crazy. I'm pretty sure mine is between 9 and 10 years.
Okay, I feel good about that.
Yeah.
That feels like
I think it's around, I think it's around 10 years.
nothing
That's
alarming.
nice.
I guess that's it.
I'm surprised there was nothing about like sugar daddies or like.
I know.
Have you ever used seeking arrangements?
How about for the outro, we all just take one more?
All right.
All right, this one's for the outro.
Okay, well, we've come to the end of the video. We did do a behind the scenes everything that didn't make the truth or drink on Patreon because our raw footage was probably over an hour, and we want to include some exclusive things that could not be monetized at all or told on YouTube. Go check that out. It'll be linked in the description box down below.
For all of the deeply disturbed content.
For all the deeply disturbed answers, go ahead and check that out. Megan's gonna take her first shot of years, and Neven's going to do it, and then I'm gonna take one, but we only have 2 shot glasses, so I'm just gonna pull out of the bottle.
This one's for Dane.
All right. And this one's on being unwell. It's not even 9, and this is our state. So we're gonna go ahead and go.
Give the video a thumbs up.
Give the video a thumbs up if you made it till the end.
And leave us an absurd comment. Answering one of the questions, just say, I did this.
We're gonna go try not to,
Fall on the floor.
yeah, fall over tonight. We'll be seeing ya on the other side.
See you later.